And we're back.
We are. So we are back with the second of our viewer selection polls, which is number 6. And you can probably see from the thumbnail, this is Boom Sauce Fix Up the Heat. Cracking. So another beautiful colour product, isn't it?
It is. It is indeed.
Absolutely glorious. So Boom Sauce, we first encountered back in 2020, I think it was.
I think so, yeah.
It was when we were doing the online chili festivals during lockdown. And, yeah, we encountered back then. And I think I'm trying to think what sauce it was we did. But that was a long time ago. I have to go back and check the videos. But, yeah, so we've got a few more of the products, so we thought we would give this one a little try. So we have had this one for a little while, so there has been a very, very slight rebranding on the labels when you go onto the website. Still very similar.
But basically the whiting's kind of in right now. In white. And this is all kind of, a single panel down the bottom, but basically looks the same.
Yeah. But yeah, so a lot of the inspiration is from traditional family recipes.
Yep.
Back from around Trinidad, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a
granddad, I think.
Or granddad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the grandparents that used to make it, and it just get demolished around the family table.
Yeah.
They'd all sit down to eat, and it was just bosh, sauce gone. So of course, now apologies if I get it wrong. Is it Marion?
I think it's Marianne.
Marianne. Sort of came to the conclusion that, hang on, if we all like this, maybe other people will too. And she's done really well.
Because I think the initial sauces were kind of like the traditional variant, and then sort of having a little bit of a play around with it, and changing the heat levels, maybe tweaking the peppers that were used within it.
Yeah. Talking of which, anyhow, we have ginger.
Love that ginger.
Water. Watch out for the heat on that. Scotch bonnet, 9%. Thai chilli, 9%. Cider vinegar, garlic, olive oil. Smoked Carolina Reaper, 2%. Sea salt, and a pinch of Trinidadian love.
Interesting. Very, very nice. So, Carolina Reaper for you, not up there with one of your favourite flavours. However,
it's quite a low percentage.
It's a low percentage, but also sort of smoking the Reaper as well can change the flavour a little bit.
Please.
And yeah, it can make a real difference to how it tastes. As we know, I don't mind the flavour of Reaper.
So the original sauce, it was called Fix Up the Heat, I believe. And they combined the basic ingredients of that with smoked Reapers, and tweaked it a little bit as well. So you've got this smoky sauce, and they say, I mean, the list on here is add it to everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe not porridge.
Maybe not porridge, but yeah, I don't unless you like a savoury porridge.
Yeah, that'll work. Maybe not cornflakes in.
No.
Not in your Frosties.
Not in your Frosties, definitely.
But yeah, they basically say it goes with pretty much anything savoury.
Yeah.
Use it for breakfast, lunch, dinner. So, coming number 6, your time is up.
Let's give it a go.
We shall give this one a crack. Just going to take that off the top there, because
a bit easier to get the lid off, won't it?
Yeah. And I can reuse the raffle ticket for next time.
I know, you're so... I mean, especially in these austere times. So
Okay, so... Interesting.
Oh, wow, the ginger really comes through, doesn't it? That's the first thing that comes out to me is actually
It's not the first thing that came out to me.
Is it not?
No.
You're going somewhere we probably shouldn't be going in this video, aren't you?
No. No. Not unless the Grim Reaper is that way inclined, but
No, I'm the first thing I'm getting is ginger
I think I'm Reaper sensitive.
and almost like a hint of spices behind it. So it's quite, as you can probably see, it's quite a loose
Whoa,
sauce.
whoa, easy,
it's all right,
tiger,
I'm
that's
being
my
careful.
keyboard.
Don't worry. So there is a flow restrictor in the top, but like I said, it is quite a loose sauce. So actually, you know, we're normally not.
It's not really much of a restrictor.
No, it's
if,
quite
if
wide.
we're honest. It's one of the big wide ones. You'd probably get your finger in there. But yeah, if it was left to the full neck, you would absolutely cover everything. Mind you, you're probably going to do that anyway with it. But
So you're smelling Reaper, are you?
I am.
I'm not getting the Reaper at all.
I'm getting the ginger as well, but I am
yeah.
getting Reaper.
Of course, while he's pouring out, we are doing these with our Chase the Heat Mother of Pearl tasting spoons.
Yeah. Available from johnnyscoville.com, link in the description.
Smells amazing. It's just such a beautiful colour as well. Look at that colour. Wow. Yeah, so I'm now starting to get a little bit of the hint of the vinegar and the garlic. And there's something else going on behind there. So there's a little bit more of a hint of the actual chilli in there now it's out the bottle. That sort of fruitiness that you get from the Scotch bonnet. But there's something else going on behind there that I can't quite put my finger on. But
It could be the
Smoke Reaper.
the Trinidadian love.
It could be the Trinidadian love. I'm not entirely sure what that smells or tastes like, but I think we're about to find out. So. Sorry.
Sorry, children. Right.
Here we go.
Interesting.
That's a punchy little number, that one, actually, isn't it? So the first thing I got definitely was ginger.
Yeah.
Came through to me straight away. A little bit of the sea salt was coming through. Then I kind of got this sort of fruity pow of heat, which I'm going to guess is the Scotch bonnet.
Yeah.
And then you start to get that unmistakable Reaper burn that for me actually came in a little bit later than I thought it would do. But that sort of got me. So the initial heat for me was flat of the tongue, a little bit on the lips, just starting to kind of creep down the throat. And it was just as it was getting to the throat was where I was starting to get the Reaper burn. But the predominant flavour for me is still ginger. I am getting that slight smokiness from the Reaper just on the after note on there. But yeah, certainly for me it's something that I would probably use. I probably wouldn't use it as a ketchup as such, but certainly brushed onto, you know, white fish, meats. For me, I probably stick to white meats with it. You could probably stir that into some mayonnaise if you wanted to take the heat down a little bit but keep the flavour, and use it as a bit of a dip. But yeah, I really like the ginger flavour, and it isn't overpowered by chilli.
So, now, this is just me, alright? I'm Reaper sensitive. Do you know what? I didn't actually taste Reaper in that.
No, you get the heat.
You get the heat, but not the taste. Scotch bonnet, Thai chilies, like piri piri tiny finger chilies, they attack different bits of the mouth. So I'm getting a really even burn all the way from front down the back of my throat. Definitely get the little note of salt in there, and the vinegar is subtle, but it is there.
Yeah.
Ginger, and this is probably why it was so popular at home, ginger is a different type of, I won't say burn, but impact on the mouth. So if you eat, a piece of raw ginger, you're going to know,
Yeah.
it's going to have an effect on the mouth. I got the ginger late in that, but it's definitely there. Definitely there. Heat for you?
I'm actually going to say it's probably about 2.5 for me.
What are you, a dragon?
Yeah, I mean, again, it was a small amount. I think, certainly if I'd had more than I'd had, it'll probably be pushing it for a 3, possibly even to a 4. But with what I had, yeah, I mean, like I said, it is a very different kind of warmth that you get, but there's just something that does something to your mouth all over, isn't it? How about you? So I'm getting a runny nose.
Oh, it's only a 2.5. Yeah, 3 for me. I think, like you say, if you had a big ramekin or dip pot,
Yeah.
and you were adventurous, that could probably creep up to a 4, maybe
Yeah.
even a 5.
I think it's got the ability to build.
Yeah.
I think that.
Yeah, not so much with the Scotch bonnet and the Thai chilies, but that Reaper will step itself up a bit, because it doesn't go away quickly, Reaper.
No.
So, yeah, I think you would get possibly, a 4 if you were a bit adventurous with it and put it all over everything. Normal people, non-chili heads.
Probably say heading for a 6.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a safe bet.
But yeah, if you like the sound of the flavours, then you can always sort of go back to the original Fix Up, to sort of reduce the heat level, but still sort of keep the flavour.
Yeah.
Because that slight smokiness is there.
Well, the Fix Up the Heat is still rated the same. On the bottle, we have 4 chilies. And on the Fix Up the Heat, I think, is also 4. So,
but it's a different type of burn, isn't it? It's
yeah.
Like
Interesting.
I like that, but no, for me, I'd be happy with that. Even a few drops of that into a stir fry, I think would really lift it, especially with the ginger.
So, boomsauce.co.uk, that is where you go. Link in the description, as well as for the spoons. But I think that's quite enough from us for now. So, thank you ever so much for watching.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Take care.
And we'll see you in the next one.